Alrighty, guys, welcome. I wanted to show you my new background. This is a Vincent Van Gogh print. It is called Wheatfield with Cypress. Welcome to the Tora Jordan Show. I'm your host, Tora Jordan. If you're new here, hey, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, hey, welcome back. Glad to see you. So, today is Wednesday, and in lieu of my new background, I thought today's quote for motivation would actually come from Vincent Van Gogh. And the quote that I found says, "I am seeking, I am striving, I am in it with all my heart," by Vincent Van Gogh. So, where to begin? A lot of people talk about having life passions. What's the passion in your life? Is it your children? Is it your husband? Is it your career? Is it your family? Is it your faith? What is it? What is your passion? Are you seeking out truth? Are you seeking out love? Are you seeking out your own abilities to make your life better? Are you striving for it? Are you striving to make yourself better? Are you striving to make your life better? Are you striving to make your health better? Are you in it with all of your heart? These are questions coming straight out of Vincent Van Gogh there. Can you earnestly say that you're striving, that you're seeking, and that you're in it with all your heart? Now, yes, this is a low carb and keto, channel, as some would call it. But this is about my life. I earnestly am trying to do this with all of my ability to make you guys more educated, give you all some motivation, give you all some encouragement, let you know that you guys are not alone. And I try to do it with all my heart. So, think about what your passion is. Think about it. Are you earnestly going after it with all of your heart? Are you giving it your all? Or are you going halfway? You think about the pioneers who came across the United States. Okay, like Kit Carson. Okay, there's a city in Nevada named after him, Carson City. He came across the United States, the unknown, wild United States, with all of his heart, striving to make life better and easier for others. You have that same ability. Whether it's changing the way you eat, losing weight, exercising, or just being more positive. You have that ability. But to be successful, you have to do it with all your heart. Yes, there are days that are tough. We all have tough days. But we all have the ability to go after it with all of our hearts. Every road has rocks. Every road has potholes. Every road in life has sharp curves. Every road in life has big hills. And sometimes we come down the road and the bridge is out. And we have to go another way. But what we do with all of our heart not only makes our life better, but it makes life better for those around us. Okay? In Vincent Van Gogh's life, I didn't know him personally. He was born 100 years or so more than I was. But it said that in his life that he lived like a pauper most of his life. Had mental issues and things like that. But even though he had a hard life and was poor, he created beauty that all of us can see. One of his most famous paintings is called Starry Night. It's absolutely breathtaking. And to think that, that was created over 100 years ago. When I saw this, I thought this was absolutely beautiful. It's so bright. It's so cheery. It's so full of color. Because that is what I want my life to be for you guys. That is what I hope that your life is for others. Sometimes we have to take things one step at a time. One brush stroke at a time. And it may look like a muddled mess if we just looked at one little square. But when you look at the whole picture, it's beautiful. But we have to do it with all of our heart. I have to love my husband with all of my heart every day. My husband is a very stubborn man. But what he is stubborn about are the things that matter. Okay? I am a very stubborn woman. And he has to love me with all of his heart every day in order for us to have a successful marriage. Pardon me while I get a drink. Life sometimes looks like a muddled mess in one little area. But it's a beautiful portrait when it's viewed from a step back. And just because you think that your life is a muddled mess does not mean that somebody who is looking at you doesn't see an absolute masterpiece. Alrighty? So that is your midweek motivation for this week. That just because you're looking at one little small area in your life doesn't mean that the whole life is a mess. Okay? Live your life with all of your heart. You won't regret it. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. You all are beautiful or handsome, depending upon. I care for you guys. I earnestly do. I care because you all, encouraging you all, is my passion. It's something I want to do with all of my heart. You're not alone. You're never alone. Especially when you think that life is just falling apart. You're not alone. You're never alone. Be kind to others, but be kind to that person who's looking back to you. Be kind to the person who is looking back at you in your mirror. Because you're going to live with them your whole life. Alrighty? One last thing. Love ya!